Well, as most of our folks seeing this may or may not know, I was a practicing dentist for 17 years, and half of that time I had a regular bread and butter general practice. But over a period of years, I got a little bored with doing that kind of dentistry and started getting a lot more training. And this is very common in the profession. You kind of get a little tired of routine dentistry, you go get some training, and now you have sort of a better tool chest, so to speak, to do some pretty exciting procedures and some pretty life-changing procedures. But what I found was that I really wasn't capable of finding patients that really needed my help with these things, or finding the ones that were really willing to go forward, or even knowing how to talk to those patients. So essentially, about 10 years ago, the genesis of really what big case marketing is now began, where I started seeking these answers of how do you promote yourself to get these cases, how do you have a case acceptance system so that you have them go forward. So you can kind of say the genesis of all this came out of my private practice as I became kind of advanced trained dentist. One of the other things that a little bit unique about my background is not only have I been a practicing dentist throughout the time that we were developing systems and how we teach the dentists around the world, is that I actually am a third generation dentist. So we really are backing up to about 100 years of my family being in the profession. It really kind of gives me this unique perspective to know the stories of what's happened as the profession has matured over nearly 100 years. And certainly the days have changed significantly from the point when my grandfather was practicing in what was Indian Territory at the time, which of course is Oklahoma now, and my father also practicing in that state as well. So the changes that have come in the profession, not only technologically, but the economic changes that we all contend with are immense. So I really have a unique perspective on that I can bring to the profession to discuss. That really there's just no one else out there that can put all of these things together and say, look, that's where we've been, this is what's happened during the time, this is where we are now, and this is where we need to be going. Well, obviously with the name, Big Cases, we specialize in helping dentists to have a lot of skills, a lot of training, and find more than average size cases, so larger cases, anywhere from quadrants up to full mouth reconstructions. The cases might involve implants, multiple modalities, sedation, oral surgery, apnea patients. It's just a variety of large cases. And essentially we're the only firm out there that really sort of gives dentists the tools that are specialized just for these kinds of cases, be it case acceptance training or actual ads to find patients that fall into these categories.